Ryan County final. And once again, it's St Aidan's of Kilmanagh in their 9th consecutive final, taking on their old rivals CBS Stephen Street in Kilkenny. Kilmanagh line out with in goal Aidan Brett, full back line Niall Millay, Alan O'Shea and Kevin Clear, half back line Declan Byrne, Joseph Brennan and Brendan Hayes, at centre field Garrod Clear and Brendan Marnell, the half forward line Patrick Dalton, Brian Dalton and Kieran Hine, and the full forward line Sean Dooley, James Ryle and David Harrison. CBS mentors coming out, all decked out in their uniforms, Mert Gaffney, Tommy Gaffney, Frank Cody among them, and Tommy O'Brien, the manager and trainer, out with his charges as they puck around on the goal to our right. Kilkenny CBS lining out with in goal Joseph Murphy, full back line Peter Brennan, Mark Massey, Jason Dempsey, the half backs Richard Nolan, Paul McKee and Tomas Hackett, at centre field Alan Barry and Adrian Fitzpatrick, the half forward line Mark Donnelly, Ronan O'Higgins and Padraig Lacey, and the full forward line Brian Barry, Darren Carroll and Michael Dowling. Pascal Long, the referee for this under-13 primary schools county final. Jimmy Nari out on the pitch as well, looking after the Kilmanagh team. Jimmy, like Tommy O'Brien, who has done so much for underage hurling, Jimmy out in Kilmanagh, and Tommy O'Brien with Dixborough and with the CBS in Kilkenny, where he is now principal. Great atmosphere over in the stand, plenty of banners, plenty of flags, lots of young boys decked out in the CBS colours, and a great atmosphere over there altogether. In fact, there's nothing at all here in Nolan Park, and whatever puff might be blowing will be blowing from left to right, and that looks like it will be favouring Kilmanagh in the first half, but as I said, no wind of any significance. Alan Barry is number 8. He was the goalkeeper in 1991 when CBS last won. He's partnered by Adrian Fitzpatrick, and Garrod Clear, very highly thought of hurler, is partnered by Brendan Marnell, number 9, at midfield for Kilmanagh. Pascal Long about to commence the game then. CBS playing from right to left. Kilmanagh on the attack. That's knocked away by Paul McKee for the CBS. Patrick Dalton. Back there is number 6, Joseph Brennan. He's fouled, and the free up is for Kilmanagh. Number 5, Declan Byrne, is going to take it. Declan Byrne for Kilmanagh to take this free. Good long shot, dropping 15 metres out. Joseph Ryle lets it fall out of his hand. David Harrison is in there, but the ball is taken away by Alan Barry for the CBS. He's on the ground, and the CBS win the free out. Big David Harrison over there with the red helmet, corner forward for Kilmanagh. And it's Paul McKee to take the free into the centre of the field. Garrod Clear. Alan Barry is in there. Adrian Fitzpatrick dispossessed. Alan Barry and Garrod Clear. That should be a great tussle. Garrod Clear in there with Richard Nolan, number 5. Kilmanagh on the attack, broken up there by the 7, Tomas Hackett. Number 11 was Brian Dalton. Ball goes into James Ryle. The full back is Mark Massey. Nudges it away from the goal. David Harrison nudges it back. Cleared up for the CBS by the number 5, Richard Nolan. Alan Barry wins that pull. Brendan Hayes drives it back down for Kilmanagh towards the end line, far too long, over the end line and wide. Coming up to 2 minutes gone. Very even so far. Teams settling in, finding their feet. As Joseph Murphy, the 4th of his family to be on the CBS team. The 3 others were victorious. He won a medal as a sub 2 years ago. The CBS win this free. Alan Barry gets the ball from Richard Nolan, and Alan Barry to take the free. Alan Barry captaining the CBS team tonight. He was the goalkeeper 2 years ago, as I said, when they won a long ball dropping in front of the post. Knocked out by the fullback Alan O'Shea. The number 11 there is Ronan O'Higgins. He's beaten to the pole. The ball comes to the middle of the field. Alan Barry once again, creating space, dropping the ball in, going to the right, gone out over the end line and wide. Aidan Brett, Kilmanagh goalkeeper. Drives this to the middle of the field. Adrian Fitzpatrick, Richard Marnell, Ronan O'Higgins, a big under 13 as well. Richard Marnell drops that ball, comes out here to 5, Declan Byrne. Hey, O'Higgins again, Adrian Fitzpatrick, nudged in by Padraig Lacey. Back goes Alan O'Shea. He used to be a forward, he's a full back tonight. He wins the free for Kilmanagh, a little less than 10 metres from his own end line. Alan O'Shea with the free himself. Good shot into the CBS half of the field. Paul McKee nudges it down to Alan Barry. Gerard Clear is in there, leaves it behind him. Robs Barry in turn. Brian Dalton, he's beaten. Adrian Fitzpatrick misses it. Brendan Marnell. Good clearance from Marnell, dropping it into James Ryle. And Mark Massey Ryle has that ball. James Ryle cutting through. James Ryle, that ball knocked away from the ball near the end line, taken off the line by the goalkeeper. They're tussling the post, they're shaking, and the ball has gone wide. Well, determined run there by James Ryle, but the goalkeeper Joseph Murphy and the backs held firm. The post shook violently, but the ball went outside the post and wide. Joseph Murphy pucks out. Alan Barry, beaten to the pull by Gerard Clear. Into the centre the ball comes. Paul McKee, Adrian Fitzpatrick. Down the middle it goes. Declan Byrne is beaten. The number 15 is Michael Dowling. His shot goes in. The full forward Darren Carroll had a great chance there but couldn't connect with the ball. Taken away by Declan Byrne. CBS putting on a lot of pressure now. Alan Barry trying to rise that ball, knocked away from him. Patrick Dalton, Adrian Fitzpatrick comes away with the ball, well hooked, gets his shot in. This is Joseph Brennan. Ball only comes to the number 12, Padraig Lacey. Ball goes into O'Higgins. Mark Donnelly is there. Mark Donnelly along the ground. Michael Dowling is beaten to the pull. Donnelly once again. Donnelly rises it into the centre, takes a shot, the ball going in towards the goalkeeper. Oh, it's gone into the net. Well, a speculative shot there by Mark Donnelly. And I think Aidan Brett thought the ball was going to go outside the post, but it didn't. Paul McKee back up the field. Across to the far side to Mark Donnelly, the goal scorer. Drops that ball in. Now the goalkeeper this time has to come. Oh, good clearance by the goalkeeper. Towards the far sideline, out over it, sideline ball for the CBS. Well, Aidan Brett, I think Aidan will have to, and will know himself that he was at fault there, but I'm sure he'll make up for it as the game goes on. 1 goal for the CBS, no score for Kilmanagh. 6 minutes into the first half. Alan Barry, good cut, dropping it way in. 13, Brian Barry onto it, his brother on the end of it. Brian Barry pulls it on the ground, the ball gone out over the end line and gone wide, shepherded out by Niall Millay, number 2. Aidan Brett to puck out. Coming to this side of the field, Adrian Fitzpatrick knocked down by Padraig Lacey. Brendan Marnell beaten. Loose ball coming to Patrick Dalton. Thomas Hackett loses a boot there. Jason Donnelly coming out. Sean Dooley is in there, number 10, Patrick Dalton. Jason Donnelly holding firm there for the CBS. Ball brought towards the sideline, out over the sideline. Sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Well, the linesman is giving it to the CBS. I thought it was the other way. Referee agrees with him, so I'm the one who's wrong. Alan Barry to take it. Great cut. Dropping 30 metres out. Push on the Kilmanagh defender. They win the free out. Alan O'Shea to take it, the full back. He drives it long once again, dropping into James Ryle. Mark Massey is there with him, holding his ground. Well caught by Barry once again. Alan Barry back in the back line. James Ryle tussling with him. Barry roots it out as far as Brian Dalton. Brian Dalton has shot half blocked down. It goes high in the air. David Harrison is there. James Ryle comes away with the ball. James Ryle blocked down brilliantly by Peter Brennan. Paul McKee kicking the ball clear. Brendan Marnell beaten. This is Mark Donnelly. Referee blows and gives the free to the CBS. Alan Barry to take it, more or less in the centre of the field, just inside the Kilmanagh half. 1 goal for the CBS, no score for Kilmanagh. 8 minutes exactly gone in the first half. Alan Barry strikes it high, strikes it all the way over the bar. Great point there from the captain Alan Barry. 1 goal and 1 point for the CBS. No score yet for St. Aidan's of Kilmanagh. Aidan breaks the puck out. Paul McKee knocks it down. Padraig Lacey. Full forward comes out. Darren Carroll, well caught by Alan O'Shea. Good clearance by O'Shea. Patrick Dalton, his brother Brian. Number 12 is Kieran Hine. Kieran Hine going in. Tackled by Richard Nolan. Comes to Garrod Clear. Garrod Clear in a good position. Well blocked down by Alan Barry, and Richard Nolan gets it again. Garrod Clear works clear. Paul McKee is there. Referee blows and gives the free into Kilmanagh. Garrod Clear to take the free. 30 metres out. About 8 metres to the left of the post. He strikes and sends the ball over the bar. First score for Kilmanagh. 1-1 for the CBS. 1 point for Kilmanagh. 9.5 minutes gone in the first half. Great encouragement for both teams from the stand, but particularly for the CBS. Joseph Murphy's puck out comes to the middle of the field. Adrian Fitzpatrick has time to rise it. Robbed by Brian Dalton. Knocked on by Garrod Clear. This is Peter Brennan. Loose ball in the middle. Donnelly knocks it into the centre. Declan Byrne back up. Alan Barry knocking the ball in. Niall Millay comes out. Number 15 is Michael Dowding for the CBS. Alan O'Shea stands in his way. Here's Donnelly once again. Shot well blocked down. Mark Donnelly. Knocked away well by the number 7. That's Brendan Hayes for Kilmanagh. Richard Nolan. Well blocked down. Over there, the number 12 is Kieran Hine. He's beaten to the pull. The ball going in towards the end line. It won't go dead. Kevin Clear is back there. Oh, his shot is well blocked down by Brian Barry. Near the end line, the ball goes in. Darren Carroll. Referee blows. A free up for Kilmanagh. Oh, the ball, in fact, has gone wide. The ball was gone wide. That's what it was. Puck out. Switching the Kilmanagh team, Kieran Hine top of the right, and Sean Dooley left half forward. Joseph Brennan's shot goes straight to Alan Barry. He's chased by Garrod Clear. Barry gets his shot in. The ball in front of the post. Darren Carroll is there, ready to pull. Michael Dowling is there, trying to get the ball away. In comes Donnelly once again, a shot in front of the post, taken away by the number 7, Brendan Hayes. Mark Donnelly shot blocked down by Hayes. Donnelly has it once again. And again he's blocked down. Mark Donnelly again. Now can he get it across? Low ball. Brian Barry pulls on it out over the end line and wide. Great standard of hurling in this under 13 Ryan County final. Great striking, great blocking, great skills being shown. Aidan Brett, 1-1 to a point his team trails. Down the middle into the CBS half. Paul McKee collides with his cornerback Jason Dempsey. The ball breaks to Richard Nolan, to Alan Barry. Well watched by Garrod Clear. Barry kicks the ball away. Knocked out by Declan Byrne, but Barry kicks it to the side of the field. Padraig Lacey. Declan Byrne nipping in there to send Kilmanagh on the attack. Ball broken down to Patrick Dalton. He's fouled. The referee gives the free into Kilmanagh. Garrod clear to take the free. Quite a wide angle this one. He will be doing well to reach the post. Garrod clear for Kilmanagh. Strikes it well, going to the left. Can they keep it in? No. David Harrison tried, but the ball went outside the post and wide. Joey Murphy, or Joseph Murphy, driving into the far side of the field. Mark Donnelly having a great game for the CBS. He's beaten this time. Garrod clear. Here he is. Cross to his midfield partner, Brendan Marnell. Oh, well hooked by Barry. Tomas Hackett on the ground, but quickly up. Knocked away by Declan Byrne. Patrick Dalton trying to get in there. Padraig Lacey pulls it on. Declan Byrne once again along the ground. Two CBS players going for it. Alan Barry driving the ball into the centre. Darren Carroll comes out. The ball goes inside. Kevin Clear chased by Brian Barry. Was there a hand on the back? The referee didn't see it. Brian Barry comes away with the ball. Knocks it back into the centre. O'Higgins is on the end of that one. Ball sent across, nobody there. Donnelly runs for it. He's chased by Brendan Hayes. Mark Donnelly for the CBS takes a shot, has gone to the right and wide. Tommy O'Brien not terribly pleased with that one, as Jimmy Nari passes him by. Both of them urging their players on. And it's Alan O'Shea this time pucking out, dropping it inside the CBS half. Fitzpatrick knocks it down. That's Brian Dalton across to the far side. Peter Brennan for the CBS. Richard Nolan is there if needed. He's not. Mark Donnelly beaten by Brian Dalton. Out over the sideline. The sideline man gives it to Kilmanagh. 1 goal and 1 point for the CBS. 1 point for Kilmanagh. 14.5 minutes gone in the first half. Hayes with the sideline ball. It's shortish one. Garrod Clear gets it, drives it up in the air. It was gone out over the sideline. It was Brian Dalton, in fact. Both Garrod and he are wearing green helmets. Both of them small but very fast and very talented young men. Sideline ball is for the CBS over there. When the ball is returned, Frankie Cody on all fours gets it back. And it's the corner back, Peter Brennan, who hands it to the right half back, Richard Nolan, and he will take the sideline ball. Richard Nolan in for the CBS. Great cut once again. Great standard of cutting here tonight. CBS coming on the attack. Brian Barry knocking that ball in. Out comes Alan O'Shea. Up the middle it goes. Brian Dalton on the end of that one. Brian Dalton on the ground, but quickly up again as the CBS come up the attack once again. Brian Barry can't keep the ball in play. Sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Brendan Hayes to take it, number 7, 30 metres out from his own post. Another good cut. Alan Barry knocks it down. Brian Barry comes to meet it. Tussling in there, hacking it on a little bit. This is Michael Dowling, kicks it across to Padraig Lacey. Gets around Declan Byrne the first time, but Byrne stops him. Garrod Clear. Brian Dalton coming more into the game for Kilmanagh since he moved out. Drawing out Paul McKee, knocked down by James Ryle. Tomas Hackett. Paul McKee can't get that ball into his hand. Punching. And the ball comes away from the CBS with Alan Barry. Round 2 players. Alan Barry on a strong solo run. Hand passes the ball on, late tackle on him. And the referee gives the free from where the ball has landed. Well, Alan Barry covered a lot of ground before he was eventually fouled that time. And he's going to take the free himself, 30, just outside the 30-metre line. 1-1 for the CBS, 1 point for Kilmanagh. Alan Barry with this free drives it in and sends it over the bar. 1 goal and 2 points for the CBS, 1 point for Kilmanagh. 17.25 minutes gone in the first half. already taken. Richard Nolan has it on the far side for the CBS. Brian Barry. Alan O'Shea goes across. Chased by O'Higgins, Roland O'Higgins. Near the sideline, Richard Nolan once again, the linesman has the flag up. The sideline ball is for Kilmanagh. Number 7, Brendan Hayes to take it. .45 metres out. Kilmanagh could do with a score, especially a goal. Garrod clear. The man maybe who might get it, dropping the ball into the left and wide. Jimmy Nari and Kieran Hine on the sideline down here, and perhaps not too impressed with that last effort from Garrod. However, plenty of time left as the puck out from Joseph Murphy goes to the far side. Brendan Hayes goes back, chased by Mark Donnelly. Was there a push? Yes, the referee blows the whistle. The free is for Kilmanagh. Brendan Hayes to take it. Plenty of height on this one. A slight breeze, very little favouring Kilmanagh in the first half. Brian Dalton pulls on that. David Harrison a bit slow to get moving. Paul McKee has the ball, but the umpire signals it's gone out over the end line and wide. Joey Murphy to puck out. Dropping it in the middle of the field. Brendan Hayes knocked it down. Garrod clear on the end of it, chased by Mark Donnelly. Sends it back inside, picked up by Alan Barry. Shortish ball. Brendan Hayes runs into Mark Donnelly. Donnelly keeps the ball in. No, the linesman has the flag up once again. Mark Donnelly just can't keep inside that line at the moment, but causing a lot of trouble for the Kilmanagh defence is Mark Donnelly, scorer of the only goal of the game so far, 1-2 to a point. CBS ahead. Brendan Hayes. Brendan Marnell. David Harrison beaten to that one. It comes to Patrick Dalton. He couldn't get it up. James Ryle breaking through. James Ryle for Kilmanagh. Still in front of the post. Chopped down. Free in for Kilmanagh. James Ryle certainly dangerous when he gets that ball and he's facing towards the goal. Usually takes a foul to stop him going through. Garrod clear with the free. Referee just knocking the ball back out a little bit further away from the goal. Wants all the players away, all the attackers I should say, away from the free area. Garrod clear, strikes it low, blocked. Alan Barry, and he makes the clearance himself. Ronan O'Higgins. Ball blocked down to Garrod clear once again. Will he go for the point this time? Yes, fouled the ball in his hand. Referee, even though on the blind side, saw it. Paul McKee, in fact, to take the free. No, Richard Nolan to take the free. 21 minutes gone in the first half. 1-2 to a point. CBS ahead. Oh, Richard didn't connect very well. Alan Barry trying to make up for that, and he does. Hand passes it on. Joseph Brennan, number 6. Brendan Marnell lets it run on. Garrod clear is there. Marnell in to help. Intercepted by Barry. Half blocked down. Well caught by Brendan Hayes. Not such a good clearance. Ronan O'Higgins inside. Darren Carroll a shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. Well, a 45 I think is what we're going to have here. But a good save by the goalkeeper nonetheless. 1-2 to the CBS. 1 point for Kilmanagh. Or Greg, as it says on the scoreboard. But St Aidan's School in Kilmanagh is the official name of this under-13 team. As Alan Barry prepares to take this, it's a 45-metre strike. It connects well. There's a ball drifting. It's gone to the right and gone wide. So 22 minutes into the first half. Alan O'Shea pucking out. Paul McKee is in there. Ball goes over his head. Tomas Hackett across to the far side. Richard Nolan. Richard Marnell now for Kilmanagh. Running out of options. Good pass back. Joseph Brennan dropping the ball in. Knocked away by Mark Massey. Alan Barry, was he fouled? Referee didn't say. Oh, Good shot there, first time by Patrick Dalton. Out over the end line, nobody on the end of it and wide. Good strike, good clean strike though on the ground from the Kilmanagh player. Joey Murphy. Underneath it, comes to Padraig Lacey. Richard Marnell is in there. Here's Darren Carroll. Kevin Clear recovers. Brian Barry is there with him. Ball across the far side. Brendan Hayes. And this is Brian Dalton. Richard Hayes, Brendan Hayes again. Back there goes Peter Brennan. Wasn't too sure where the ball was, but made a good clearance. Kilmanagh player on the ground, the referee giving the free. Brian Dalton, the man fouled. Gerald Clear to take the free. Shortish enough ball. Adrian Fitzpatrick catches it, cuts it out. Well cut by Mark Donnelly. Up the field it goes. Here's Brendan Marnell tussling with Adam Barry. Ball breaks here to James Ryle. James Ryle playing out the field now, it would appear. Drops the ball in. Patrick Dalton is beaten, nudged away by Tomas Hackett. Adrian Fitzpatrick, Darren Carroll drawing the full-back out the field. Declan Byrne gets the ball. Now Richard Marnell has space. Good shot from Richard Marnell, dropping in, that's a great shot. Dropping right in and dropping. Knocked out by the goalkeeper. Good save, and the ball has been cleared. Richard Nolan. Knocked away by Brian Dalton, comes to Gerald Clear. He's hooked, can't get a shot in. Ball up in the air, Paul McKee. That's the full forward. He's gone out corner forward now, it would appear. Darren Carroll, Michael Dowding gone in full forward for the CBS. Aidan Brett putting first time on the ground. Brendan Hayes. This is Jason Dempsey, number 4. Can't get that ball out. James Ryle is in there. Gerald Clear there. The CBS holding their ground. Stalemate, as they say. The ball breaks away. The two number 9s. The battle is won by Marnell. Patrick Dalton is beaten by Tomas Hackett. Alan Barry brilliantly blocked down by Gerald Clear. Richard Marnell is there. Tomas Hackett comes in, the referee blows, and it's half-time. And at half-time, in this under-13 primary school Ryan County final for 1993, CBS Kilkenny 1 goal and 2 points, St Aidan's School of Kilmanagh 1 point. Great excitement over in the stand as the supporters cheer the teams. As the CBS come in into the dugout here, the Kilmanagh boys out in the centre of the pitch. Looks as if they're going towards the dressing room. CBS staying out on the pitch. 5 points then to 1 at half time, the CBS ahead. Coming across the field, so he's been replaced in the Kilmanagh team by Tim Purcell at corner forward. David Harrison gone off and Tim Purcell on as Pascal Long prepares to restart the game. 1-2 to the CBS, a point for Kilmanagh. All to play for now in this last 25 minutes this second half. Away we go then. Can the CBS regain the title? Can Kilmanagh retain it? This is Mark Donnelly, did so much damage and scored the vital goal in the first half. Gerald Clear. Or is it? It's Brian Dalton. I'll get it right before the end of the match. James Ryle, the man that might do something for Kilmanagh. That one just got outside the post and wide. James Ryle playing centre half forward. And Sean Dooley is full forward on the Kilmanagh team. And Tim Purcell is left corner forward. CBS on the attack. The ball caught brilliantly by Michael Dowding in front of the post. A shot and a goal. Well, I don't think they can blame Aidan Brett that time. He managed to get his hurl to it but couldn't stop. And the ball ended up in the back of the net. And Michael Dowding the scorer of that. Michael Dowding playing full forward. Now Darren Carroll top of the left for the CBS. This is Niall Millay. A mountain to climb now for Kilmanagh. Brendan Marnell sends the Kilmanagh men on the attack. This is Brian Dalton. Brian Dalton hits the ball high up in the air. The ball is dropping to the left of the post. The goalkeeper comes out, knocks it out to James Ryle. Paul McKee is onto it. Richard Nolan is there. Ryle has the ball. He'll have to get rid of that ball quickly. The referee blows and gives the free against him. 2-2 to the CBS, 1 point for Kilmanagh. Paul McKee takes that free. Knocked down by Gerald Clear. Back up to James Ryle. James Ryle across to the far corner. Sean Dooley nudges it in front of the post. Pushes a shot! Oh! Yes, it's gone in! It's gone through the net, but it is a goal. I thought the ball had gone outside the post, but obviously the umpire was on the spot, and the ball went through the net, and it's a goal for Kilmanagh and Tim Purcell. The sub, only on the pitch a minute or two. 2-2 to 1-1. The game badly needed that goal for Kilmanagh. They're defending at the moment. Joseph Brennan was. O'Higgins' shot is blocked down. Alan O'Shea comes away, good clearance. Brendan Hayes near the sideline, can they keep it in? Linesman had his flag up and put it down, and quite right too, the ball wasn't out. Gerald Clear comes away and clears the ball well away. Tim Purcell once again, he's in there with Peter Brennan. Brennan tussles. Thomas Hackett, number 7, gets the ball away. Referee blows and gives the free to Kilmanagh and number 10, Patrick Dalton. Gerald Clear limping slightly. Looks for guidance. He's told to put the ball over the bar. It's inside the 30-metre line. Just 4 points between the teams and plenty of time left. 3 minutes just gone in the second half. And 2 great goals scored so far in the second half. Oh, low ball. Knocked out by Adrian Fitzpatrick. Here comes Richard Nolan. Fitzpatrick is onto it once again. Chased by Richard Marnell. Brendan Marnell, I should say. Gerald Clear. Shot deflected off of his hurl out over the end line and wide. And it was Adrian Fitzpatrick who nudged the hurler sufficiently to put Gerald off of his shot. Wind freshening just a little bit, or the breeze I should say, it's not a wind, and favouring the CBS in the second half. The puck out from Joey Murphy is well caught there by the number 12. That's Padraig Lacey. He can't get rid of the ball. Brendan Marnell is beaten by Lacey. That's Declan Byrne for Kilmanagh. Ball nudged into the middle. Richard Nolan. James Ryle playing out the field, half blocked down. Still James Ryle. Still James Ryle going through. We know he can't catch the ball again, and he knows that. He takes a shot in. The goalkeeper comes out. The ball is on the end of the square. Kieran Hine and Sean Dooley trying to get it in. Out comes Jason Donnelly. Oh, hit the ball on the ground, perhaps might be quicker. James Ryle fouled, and it's a free in. Oh, great pressure there by Kilmanagh and great defending by the CBS. James Ryle almost through, and the free will be taken by Gerald Clear. 4 points between the teams. He looks to the sideline again. I didn't see what signal he got. I presume it's to send it over the bar. He does. And now there's just a goal between the teams. 2-2 to the CBS, 1-2 for Kilmanagh. Just a goal between the teams, and only 5 minutes gone in the second half, 20 minutes left. Great game in prospect here. Here's Brian Barry for the CBS. Shot goes into the centre. Darren Carroll pulls. Kevin Clear is there. And Brendan Hayes is there. Brian Barry comes away with the ball. Not going anywhere in particular. Brendan Hayes only as far as Donnelly. The ball goes across in front of the post. Knocked down, out. A shot, oh well blocked. Comes again, Darren Carroll. Padraig Lacey had the last shot blocked. The ball is taken away by Declan Byrne. Adrian Fitzpatrick. Byrne blocks it and clears the ball. Alan Barry and Gerald Clear. Clear wins the ball out over the sideline. Linesman not too sure, perhaps he may throw it in. Great shot there by Padraig Lacey, but blocked by the Kilmanagh backs, and the ball eventually beaten away. Referee lobs in the ball over the sideline, and once again the linesman, this time, yes, he has decided it's a CBS ball. Alan Barry to take it. A goal between the teams as Alan Barry cuts this one in, dropping it way in. Michael Dowling has the ball, trying to kick it. Alan O'Shea holding his ground, the ball goes in. Kevin clear, the goalkeeper is out. They're all in all sorts of trouble. The shot by Donnelly, there's another goal. First time shot on the ground by Mark Donnelly, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. 3-2 to 1-2, CBS ahead. Ball towards the far sideline, over the sideline ball for the CBS. Terrific shot there, first time on the ground by Mark Donnelly. Alan Barry with a sideline ball. Inside his own half, a shortish one along the ground, Garrod clear. On the ground, the referee gives the free to Kilmanagh. Garrod himself to take it. Great excitement here. Can Kilmanagh come back once again? Garrod clear shot, drops 20 metres out. James Ryle is in there, trying to rise the ball, perhaps first timing it on the ground might be better. Brian Dalton. Oh, Tim Purcell nearly had it in his hand. This is Peter Brennan. A good strong clearance from the corner back. Brian Barry comes to meet it. Kevin Clear shot bounces off him. Brendan Hayes on the ground, the ball over the sideline, the referee blows, and he's giving a free, I think, for the CBS. Free to the CBS, I should say. Brian Barry tripped as he was going through. Alan Barry to take it. Very near the sideline. Little over 40 metres out from the post. Strikes it well, the ball drifting in, is just gone, yes, gone over the bar. Just creeping inside the right post. Great strike there from the young man, right on this sideline and over 40 metres out. 3-3 to 1-2. CBS beginning to pull ahead now a little bit. Brian Barry again. Brian Barry a shot, the ball goes in, the goalkeeper, Aidan Brett, nudges it back out. Alan O'Shea, tackled by Padraig Lacey, fouled by Padraig Lacey, free up for Kilmanagh. Alan O'Shea to take it. 9 minutes gone to the second half. Adrian Fitzpatrick knocked out by Kevin Clear. Brendan Hayes. Oh, very high tackle there on Joe Brennan. Free for Kilmanagh. Joe Brennan himself to take the free. Nice neat strike. The ball is knocked out by Patrick Dalton to his own man. Garrod Clear to Brian Dalton. Oh, very wild pull there by the number 7 Tomas Hackett. Kilmanagh win the free once again. Garrod Clear to take it. 3-3 to 1-2. Strikes it in and strikes it over the bar. So 2 goals between the teams, 3-3 to 1-3. And just coming up to 10 minutes gone in the second half. So 15 minutes left then, 2 goals between the teams. The CBS still ahead as they have been for most of this game. Darren Carroll across to the side of the field. Kevin Clear holds his ground and the ball. Brendan Hayes. 3 CBS players around him. Mark Donnelly once again in there. O'Higgins is in there. Brian Barry is in there tussling. They still haven't won the ball, now they have. That's Michael Dowling. Ronan O'Higgins. Alan O'Shea doing well. Wild pull there on the CBS player, gone down injured, Darren Carroll. Tommy O'Brien goes in to attend to him, play goes on. Alan Barry comes away with the ball, the referee blows. And perhaps he's going to hold play up now while Darren Carroll is attended to. Tommy Gaffney running in. Tommy O'Brien there, player on his feet. So about 10.5 minutes gone when that injury occurred. 3-3 to the CBS, 1-3 for Kilmanagh. And Kilmanagh really with it all to do. That early goal by Tim Purcell in the second half brought them back, but Donnelly's second goal for the CBS after that has really opened up the gap once again between the teams. Darren Carroll resumes his position and Pascal Long will resume play. Well, it looks as if it could be a free, but I think the referee may well throw the ball in. Yes. Alan Barry looked as if he was prepared to take the free, but the referee will throw it in between himself and Brendan Marnell. In it goes. Barry comes away with the ball for the CBS. Drops it in. Knocked down by Michael Donnelly, now playing, Michael Dowding playing full forward. The ball comes to Pádraig Lacey. He puts the ball to the left and wide. Snap shot there quickly, but the ball going outside the post and wide. Alan O'Shea, the full-back, to puck out for Kilmanagh. To the middle of the field. And Paul McKee knocks it away. Pádraig Lacey. Declan Byrne, number 5. Joseph Brennan lets it run on. J. O'Higgins sends the ball in. Back goes Alan O'Shea. Chased by Michael Dowding and fouled by Michael Dowding. And the CBS have conceded a free. Alan O'Shea, the full-back, taking it. Nice strike up the far wing. Well taken down there by Pádraig Lacey. Alan Barry in there once again. Alan Barry comes away with the ball, loses the ball. Kilmanagh have it. Knocked away there by Jason Dempsey. Here's Kieran Hine making ground up the far wing. Out over the sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Kieran Hine himself to take it. Little over 30 metres out. Along the ground it goes, a shortish enough one. Scooped out by Alan Barry for the CBS. It was Adrian Fitzpatrick, in fact. Fitzpatrick once again overruns the ball. Brendan Marnell for Kilmanagh, well hooked from behind. Ball gone towards the sideline, gone out over the sideline. Sideline ball for Kilmanagh once again. Brendan Marnell, good cut, dropping it in. Nudged away. Garrod clear once again. This is Mark Donnelly. Caused a lot of trouble for the Kilmanagh backs this evening. His 2 goals did a lot of damage as well. They're dividing the teams at the moment. Kevin Clear sends the ball back up for Kilmanagh. Richard Nolan is in there, number 5, pulling. Adrian Fitzpatrick breaks to the other number 9. Brendan Marnell dropping the ball in the goal. He was going to come, decided not to. Jason Donnelly, Kieran Hine knocks it in. The full-back is Mark Massey. Comes to James Ryle, overruns it. Adrian Fitzpatrick really playing well now in this second half. Comes away with the ball. James Ryle chases. Declan Byrne stops but puts the ball over the sideline ball for the CBS. Patrick Dalton recovering from an injury there, just being seen to by the referee. He's okay. Alan Barry takes the cut. Here's Alan O'Shea. He was a forward not so long ago. He's a great full-back tonight. Mark Donnelly overruns it. Brendan Hayes kicks the ball up to the middle. Garrod Clear has that ball. Sends that ball in. Mark Massey. Tim Purcell coming for the ball. Along the ground, Peter Brennan stops it. Brennan nudges it out a little bit. James Ryle. Here's James Ryle, a very awkward angle. He sends the ball right across the post. Kieran Hine is on the end of it. Nudged away by 2 CBS players. Jason Dempsey was the man who got it. Here's Brendan Marnell. A shot from Brendan Marnell and the point. Kieran Hine in hard look there, but good defending once again by the CBS made it sure that it was only a point that Kilmanagh got instead of that goal. 5 points between the teams, 3-3 to 1-4. The CBS ahead. And there's 16 minutes gone in the second half. 9 minutes left in the game. This is Padraig Lacey along the ground. Ball goes into Michael Downing, nudges it across to Darren Carroll. The goalkeeper, Aidan Brett. Good stop and a good clearance. Alan Barry catches that ball well. Alan Barry going through a shot from Alan Barry. The goalkeeper comes out well caught by the keeper. And a good clearance once again. He certainly made up for that unfortunate lapse he had to concede the first goal. Alan Barry again. Two players failed to block him down. That's his brother Brian. Brian Barry's shot goes in towards the end line, out over the end line and wide. Alan O'Shea to puck out. Gives it plenty of height. He's hitting into the breeze, as freshening slightly. Padraig Lacey knocks it down, chased by Brendan Marnell. Lacey has the ball. Joseph Brennan is there with Mark Donnelly. Well caught there by Alan O'Shea, and a good clearance by the full-back. And if he can do it, Alan Barry almost did it at the far end. Brian Dalton couldn't control it. This is Brendan Hayes. Brendan Hayes sending Kilmanagh on the attack. James Ryle is out. Jason Dempsey along the ground, over the sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Ronan O'Higgins full forward now for the CBS. And it would appear that Mark Downing is the man, Michael Downing is the man who has come out in the half forward line. This is Declan Byrne. Good clearance from the young man. Sean Dooley lets it run on. Tim Purcell is out. Tim Purcell battling really hard since he came in. Now the ball breaks out here. This is James Ryle. James Ryle trying to control the ball, sends the ball in. Oh, Kieran was on the end of that one once again. The ball went over his head and wide. Ronan O'Higgins right corner forward, Brian Barry right half forward on the CBS team. This is Brendan Marnell. Brendan Marnell across to this corner. Peter Brennan for the CBS. Tim Purcell robs him. Purcell gets a good ball into the centre. Nobody on the end of it. Now Sean Dooley is there. Paul McKee comes out. Shot half blocked down. Peter Brennan again. Adrian Fitzpatrick to his midfield partner Alan Barry. He's on a solo run. Long clearance from Barry. Drops the ball in. The goalkeeper has to commit himself. Michael Downing well blocked by Alan O'Shea. O'Higgins couldn't put it in. Kevin clear. O'Higgins again, a shot and it's gone wide. Kilmanagh living dangerously, but the CBS forwards just not finding the target. Under 6 minutes left in the game. 3-1 for the CBS ahead. Richard Marnell is beaten by Fitzpatrick. Garrod clear. Going back towards his own goal. Clears the ball up. Tim Purcell comes out. Patrick Dalton. Paul McKee comes across. Tim Purcell tussling with Peter Brennan. The ball going out over the sideline. It's a sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Brendan Marnell, number 9, looks like he's going to take it. 5 points between the teams. 3-1-4. Good cut. Alan Barry takes it down. Shot blocked down by Patrick Dalton. James Ryle nudged out by Mark Massey. Adrian Fitzpatrick along the ground. Good clearance. This is Niall Millay. Niall Millay across to this side of the field. Plenty of Kilmanagh players. Brendan Hayes. Joe Brennan is in there. Nudges it to Garrod Clear. Garrod Clear surrounded by CBS player. Makes the room for himself. Towards the sideline. Under 5 minutes of normal time, we did have an injury though. Brendan Marnell. Brendan Marnell drives the ball in. Brought down by the backs. James Ryle once again. James Ryle cuts through for Kilmanagh. Still James Ryle. He's been fouled. The referee gives the free into Kilmanagh. 5 points between the teams, remember. Under 5 minutes of normal time plus injury time left. Garrod Clear looks for a bit of guidance once again. Plenty of time left. Perhaps he'll take his pint, yes. Puts the ball over the bar. 4 points between the teams. 3-3 to 1-5, the CBS ahead. And there's slightly under 4 minutes left. Joey Murphy to puck out. Across to the far side it goes. Padraig Lacey nudges it down. Alan Barry, captain. He wins the free for the CBS. Alan Barry to take it himself. Alan Barry strikes it high and strikes it straight between the posts over the bar. A fine point for the CBS. 3 goals and 4 points for the CBS. 1 goal and 5 points for Kilmanagh. 3 minutes of actual time left. Puck out already taken. Knocked down by Alan Barry. Joe Brennan for Kilmanagh. Towards the far side, Jason Dempsey is beaten there by little Kieran Hine, the ball over the sideline. And the sideline ball, yes, for the CBS. Alan Barry to take it. Inside his own 30 line, into space in the centre. Mark Donnelly for the CBS. Drawn on by Brian Barry, missed. Kevin Clear nudges it across to this side of the field. Brian Barry's shot goes in. Ronan O'Higgins rounds his man, sends the ball along the ground, out over the end line and wide. 2 minutes of actual time left. High puck out there from Alan O'Shea. Garrod Clear nudges it down. Kilmanagh need a quick goal. Under 2 minutes left plus injury time. James Ryle, he might be the man to score it. James Ryle a shot and the point, is it? No, it's just gone outside the post and wide. Great shot there from James Ryle, just dying outside the post. 3-4 to 1-5.
Come on, Alan. Come on, win this ball.
Joey Murphy pucking out. Shortish enough ball, but goes to the centre of the field or near enough. Adrian Fitzpatrick. That's Darren Carroll. Here's Ronan O'Higgins. Another great chance for the man who's playing in the corner. Is it full forward? Mark Donnelly. Shot goes outside the post and wide. Good call there by the umpire. We were right behind that one. Inside the last minute of normal time. There will be a little bit of injury time. It's looking blue, like the colour of their jerseys for Kilmanagh. There's 5 points between the teams. 3-4 to 1-5. Kieran Hine is beaten by Jason Dempsey. Ball over the sideline, far side of the field. Brendan Marnell to take the sideline ball for Kilmanagh. Good cut from Marnell. Alan Barry catches it, drives it back out the field. Over the sideline, another sideline ball for Kilmanagh. 20 seconds of actual time, plus a little bit of injury time. Mightn't be enough for Kilmanagh though. Garrod Clear. Losing the ball, Adrian Fitzpatrick, the man who caused the problems and gets the ball clear. Darren Carroll beaten by Niall Millay. Padraig Lacey shot goes into Darren Carroll along the ground to this side of the field. Tommy O'Brien roars for John Ryan to go in as a sub. Here's Brian Barry a shot across, cut by the goalkeeper. He's very safe with the hands to Mark Donnelly now for the CBS. Sends the ball back in. Ronan O'Higgins on the end of it. Good catching once again by the goalkeeper. Blocked by Darren Carroll. Ball breaks out to Alan O'Shea. Ball clear to the far side of the field. John Ryan has gone on for the CBS. The ball goes across the post and wide. Brian Murphy, son of the famous Cork dual hurler come footballer, number 17 going in. Number 18, Des Tracy ready to go in. We're in injury time. At the end of this game, it's 3-4 to 1-5. Referee calls for the ball and gives the free to Kilmanagh. Garrod Clear to take it. 1 minute of injury time has been played. Tommy O'Brien making 2 quick substitutions. John Ryan and Brian Murphy gone in. The ball drops in front of the post, cleared away by the backs. Alan Barry is there. The referee gives the free. It's a 45 or a 70 as we would call it, but it's a 45-metre strike. In this game, it's for Kilmanagh. It could well be the last puck of the match. As number 19, Patrick O'Neill, goes in for the CBS. I think Tommy is giving them all a run at this stage. We may even see Tommy himself going in yet before the game is over. Gerard Clear with the 45-metre strike. Desi Tracy going in, number 18. Here's Gerard Clear dropping it short. Pulled on there, out towards the end line, over the end line and wide. The referee blows. I think it's all over. Yes, the referee calling for the ball. The CBS have done it. 1991 was the last year, and they've done it again in 1993. 3 goals and 4 points to 1 goal and 5 points. I think on the run of play, you will have to say that CBS deserving winners. Jimmy Nari comes across to his substitutes. I'm sure he must be disappointed, but I think on the night, the CBS better team, deserving winners. A great game, a great standard of hurling, and it's the CBS James Street in Kilkenny who are victorious over St Aidan's School of Kilmanagh. Tommy O'Brien really delighted with that win. Salutes these players and goes in to meet them. Shakes hands with Jimmy Nari. That's what it's all about. Jimmy wins one year and Tommy likes to win on the odd year as well, and that's 2 out of the last 3 the CBS have pulled it off. So congratulations to the CBS, and I'm sure Kilmanagh, having contested his 10 consecutive finals, who wouldn't bet against them appearing in the final against next year, and who also wouldn't bet perhaps against the CBS being their opponents.
Congratulations to both teams on such a fine exhibition of hurling. A big round of applause for both teams. Thanks are due to both teams for providing this exhibition of hurling and to the mentors who worked so hard with these teams. We will first of all call on the Kilmanagh team to receive their medals. A big round of applause to the Kilmanagh team who provided such a gallant battle. Aidan Brest. Niall Malay. Alan O'Shea. Kevin Clear. Declan Byrne. Joseph Brennan. Brendan Hayes. Gerald Clear. Brendan Marnell. Patrick Dalton. Brian Dalton. Kelly. James Ryle. David Harrison. Tennessee. Anthony O'Dea. Shane Murphy. Joseph Quirk. And I'm sure we'll need him back here again. Again, well done, Kilmanagh. And now, a round of applause for the CBS, the winners of the A final tonight. We'll have the presentation of the cup to the captain, Alan Barry. Joseph Murphy.
Mr. O'Brien went away. I'd like to thank all the fans for coming tonight as well. I'd like to thank Kilmanagh for a great game. It was very tough. 3 cheers for Kilmanagh. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Go on, Monaghan.
Joseph Murphy, Peter Brennan, Mark Massey, Jason Dempsey, Richard Nolan, Paul McKay, Thomas Hackett, Alan Barry, Adrian Fitzpatrick, excuse me. Right, Mark Donnelly. Roland O'Higgins. Corey Casey. Brian Barry. Darren Carroll. Michael Dowling. John Ryan. Brian Murphy. Tracy, Patrick O'Neill, Antoine Breen, Michael Byrne, Jonathan Knox, Michael Burke, Niall Bergen, Edward O'Malley, Philip Brennan, Christopher Burke, Thomas Lahart, John Cahill, Thomas Ryan, James Hogan, Corey Hickey, Declan O'Donoghue, and Coleman Casey.
at the camera now, thank you. That's it. Tommy, I can't see you. You move? Yeah, that's got it. Lovely, lads. At the camera now, at the camera. Lads, stop it now. You're blocking your faces. I can't see anything to do that now. Hold it 1 second. Go on, looking at the camera now. That's it. Hold up the trophy there. Not in front of your face, guys. Okay, that'll do, lads. That's fine. Nice. This thing's good. Right, lads.
CBS. Well, every final against Kilmanagh is a hard-earned one. With a hard-earned semi-final and final. In fact, all our games this year were tough, really. We got no handy ones. After we got a trimming in the first round against the Roaring Estee, we lost our second game against Kilmanagh, and we kind of started coming good after that. But I thought they were powerful tonight. As a team, even though we had some good individuals, I thought every one of the 15 played very well tonight.
You had an early goal, and that gave you that cushion right through.
It did. A nice bit of a fluke. I think the goalie thought it was going over the bar and it went under, and we were very pleased to see that. It is nice to get a lucky score, I suppose, like that, but sure, we made our own breaks after that, I think, as well. We made some good scores after that, and our defence were very, very mean as regards giving scores away. I think that was a major factor.
Both defences were very good, and there's great skill in both teams.
We found their defence magnificent. No matter who we put on some of their players, especially I think their full-back, centre half and left half, we just couldn't get the ball away from them. And I think they found the same with some of our backs.
Alan Barry, your captain of the winning Kilkenny CBS team. Hard game out there?
Yeah, it was a very hard game. Kilmanagh are always very good, and they kept tackling us, and it was hard to get our scores. I thought our backs played very well, and so did theirs as well.
Was there ever any stage that you thought you might lose it?
No, not really, but I was wondering when Kilmanagh came back in the second half and got a good few points. I was a bit worried then.
You're getting a little bit worried towards the end, so there was Kilmatchy in that last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was very hard, and we had to defend well, but the backs did well, I think, and the forwards scored well as well.
I hear you're going off singing tomorrow.
I am going to sing in St Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin for the CBS choir.
So you're multi-talented.
Yeah.